I'm the only one. Again.
What is the Unwritten Rules? The Unwritten Rules is an authentic voice that is constantly ignored in mainstream media. For minorities, it's a look in the mirror. And for the majority, it's a window into a glimpse of our journey. The show is based on my 2004 book, 40 Hours in an Unwritten Rule, The Diary of a Nigger, Negro, Colored, Black, African American woman. Growing up, I was always the majority. I went to black schools, I lived in black neighborhoods, and I really didn't know white people until college. And I remember the first day of me stepping into a white workplace. It was definitely a fish out of water situation. I didn't have any white friends. I didn't know what asparagus was, and I didn't know any of the songs at karaoke night. And it was a constant struggle for me to become comfortable with being different. And on one job, I was in a meeting and they were telling racial jokes, and I decided to speak up. I was labeled a troublemaker or militant black girl, and I realized that they didn't understand where I was coming from because it wasn't their reality. And the only difference between our two realities was that my reality didn't have a voice. So I decided to give it one with 40 Hours and the Unwritten Rule. Fast forward 8 years later. We have a black president and everyone is claiming that we're living in a post-racial society. However, I was still going through the same things in the workplace. So I decided to reintroduce the story with the Unwritten Rules web series with the hope that in a post-racial society, people would be open to finally starting an honest dialogue about race.
I gotta be a whack girl. I'm black and I'm proud. Why is my blackness too much for the people upstairs and not enough for the people downstairs? A girl just can't win in this place.
It was very important, both in the book and the series, to capture the truth in our emotions and actions without apology or judgment. I think we as black people, we're taught to mask our feelings to make normal comfortable. However, we will sit 8 hours a day being uncomfortable. But the moment that normal is uncomfortable, we're accused of being too sensitive or too militant or too angry. And by accepting that, I think that we deny our authentic self to exist in the workplace. The Unwritten Rules stars Aasha Davis as Racy Jones. Racy is me. Racy is my sisters. Racy is my friends. Racy is so many African Americans. She's a black woman who tries to find her way in a white workplace. Racy's co-workers are a wide range of characters. You have Kathy, the white boss, who isn't always aware of her inappropriate comments. Lisa, the clueless, entitled co-worker who has her job because of privilege. Peter, the awkward white guy who loves black women. Jessica, the insecure co-worker who is not only threatened by Racy, but by her relationship with Lisa. And Craig is introduced later in the series as Kathy's overqualified assistant. Racy's co-workers all play on perceptions created by racism. However, I wouldn't necessarily call them racist. We all have perceptions, and that's what this series does. It puts the perceptions out there so we can hopefully start to have a dialogue about them and move forward. When I see comments saying that certain situations are exaggerated or untrue, it just confirms the importance of this show. Most of the show is based on situations that either I have experienced or my friends have experienced.
Do you think I could
grow my hair long and have it packaged?
Yes, someone once asked me if they could package their hair.
What do you mean, pass?
If everyone doesn't contribute, there's not enough money.
Yes, the $20 contribution request for the personal trainer was real.
Don't you shampoo your hair every day?
No.
That's so gross.
I have season 2 up here, and believe me, it is going to speak even louder than season 1. But we need your help. For season 1, we gave you a voice. And now we need you to speak up for season 2. So if you want a season 2, all you have to do is go to our Indiegogo page and support the Unwritten Rules. We have some great perks. We have the book that started it all. We have a DVD of the first season with bonus features. We also have a chance for you to join the cast by reading a rule from the Black Coworker Rule Book. Be a part of season 2 and support our voice.